Hey guys, I hope you guys are all doing good out there. The SMA Big Spring Contest is off to a great start. A lot of great entries in there. It's already halfway through, so if you're thinking about entering, you better do it now. You have less than a month. I don't know how fast you build your scale models, so some people it might be no problem, and some people might miss the deadline if they start, too late. So you got less than a month. It ends June 30th. There's already some great entries in there. People are already posting up their work and their work in progresses, and looking really good. So yeah, head over right now. Better get your stuff entered and get started on it. I'm starting late myself. I have a lot of work and a lot of projects that I had to finish up or at least catch up on. I got another big project that I need to launch in a couple weeks, so it's hard to find time to do scale modeling when you're that, you get into that busy state of things. So finally found some time. So what I've entered for the contest is the US M20. It's an armored vehicle used in World War II and towards the end of after World War II as well. And this was not my original entry. My original entry, or the idea of my original entry, was a big diagram or diorama of a Pat labor scene, and I was going to use these things that I found in my stash. The Phantom labor, the Ingram, and the Brocken. I was going to build all these three, put in a neat little city battle diagram and stuff. But I really honestly don't have the time to do that right now. So it might be a big project maybe after the Mad Cat. And also you might be wondering what is going on with the Mad Cat. Well, the Mad Cat is kind of like the big project for this volume of videos, right? And then after the big project finished, we go to volume 2 and then come up with another big project. So maybe that might be volume 2's big project. So it's kind of like like a TV show, like a season. Each season, for most TV shows, there are like you got the big storyline that happens throughout the whole season, and then in between the shows you got the little storylines or mini storylines going on. So that's kind of how I'm going to base this on. Each volume is going to be like a season, and then we'll build a bunch of models in between or talk about stuff. And then while we're doing that, I'll come back with episodes and showing you what the progress is on the bigger project. From the last episode, I was asking people for a suggestion of 3 models that I could build, one of them for a exclusive build for SMA, and I guess I'm going to end up doing the B-17F Flying Fortress using the Memphis Belle markings, making a Memphis Belle B-17. And B-17 is kind of like my little obsessions. I don't know why I love B-17s. I just do. Maybe it's because I grown up with the movie Memphis Belle. The other thing that I have an obsession with on the plane side is Corsairs. Don't ask, I don't know why, no clue. It's not like I had a grandfather in the war that flew one or anything like that. It's not like I flew one, it's not like I owned one. It'd be hard to fit in the garage. So that's what I will be doing for the exclusive build for the SMA. You'll be able to check that out over at the SMA website, ScaleModelAddict.com. So one other thing before we get started on this thing is that thank you for subscribing. I've got a lot of subscribers in the past few weeks. Some of them I'm not quite sure why they're subscribing, but well, whatever. That's how YouTube kind of works, I guess. You just subscribe to everything and everything. Some people do that. So hopefully I got a lot of skill mode. I also got a lot of mini wargaming people. I haven't played Warhammer 40k or fantasy or any wargaming in a long time. I tried to start up about a couple years ago with another friend that actually got interested in it, but it didn't quite work out. He bought his army and stuff and just never ended up playing. He just like, oh, it's just so much work, you have paid all this stuff. I'm like, well, yeah, that's all part of the hobby. That's why you paid your whole paycheck for the last 5 years to get an army. So let's go ahead and get on it with the model. Let's take a look at the Tamiya 148th US M20 Armored Utility Car. Alright, so this is the Tamiya 148th US M20 Armored Utility Car, and the cost is about around 30 bucks. I got, actually it might be cheaper, I don't remember, 25 bucks maybe US. So let's take a look at it. Now these, so far what I've seen, because I've done a review on the Martyr 3, are really nice models. I mean, they really put some details in just the packaging itself. So you pull the top off, we got your instruction booklets here, and Tamiya fashion, great instructions. Tells you everything you need, the paints and everything else you could ever need to build this baby. 2 markings that comes with this model here, with the decals and everything. Is 1st Platoon C Company, 82nd Armored Recon Battalion, 2nd Armored Division, based in France in August 1944, and the 1st Platoon B Company, 870th Tank Destroyer Battalion, Germany, 1945. I think I am going to go with option B, the Tank Destroyer Battalion Company here. And let's take a look at the packaging here for the sprues. Now, first of all, first thing you're gonna notice probably is the die-cast chassis it comes with right here. It's a little heavy little metal plate, so the armor really weighs it down. So that's pretty neat. They made it a little feature. I guess it's a big deal. Each sprue piece is in its individual package, other than this, so it's really well protected from scratches, you know, during shaking of the boxes and shipping and stuff. And you got your decals here. So you got about 4 sets of sprues here. The main sprue part here comes with 2 more packages, smaller sprue inside here, and some screws to tack on the chassis. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the details on this baby. In Tamiya fashion, great details, and there's really not much to say about Tamiya stuff. It's just pretty good stuff. It's awesome. I'll go ahead and hopefully you can see more details through all these photos. And yeah, let's start building this baby. Alright, first things first is we have to cut out P23, put in the chassis, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, got the part cut out and sanded out, and let's go ahead and do a test fit. It's supposed to slip in like that, and then there you go. Have a nice little chassis thing going here. Okay, not bad. Alright, now this is gonna be funky. We have this big old screw thing going on here, and there's no parts that will actually cover it. So let's go ahead and this is gonna be tough because of the way it's pressed in there. So let's go ahead and fill that up. Okay, this might get a little messy. There. Let's try some of the files. Yeah, you're gonna have to be a little careful here. Go ahead and test out how flat it actually is. Find my brush. And much better with more sanding.